Greetings all, Fanny here for Gemini's weekend message. Gemini, the first card that came out for you is a sassy looking Seven of Cups. He is simply one hell of a butler. Sorry, I had to make a black butler joke. I just love it. So the Seven of Cups is representative of choices. What are you going to be doing? Which cup will you drink from? Which cup allures you, draws you in? Each is filled with a very different kind of item that'll take you to a very different kind of path. But not everything is meant for you, my love. Please understand that rejection is divine protection, but is the hardest thing for our ego to take. Being rejected, the thought of something or someone did not want and desire me in the same way that I wanted and desired it. It can make you feel very weak. I don't want to use that word, but with strength in reverse, that is just immediately the first thing that comes to mind, is feeling like you are not strong enough, feeling like you are weak. She over here looking like Athena. There is a time to be strong, and there is a time to pull back and care for yourself. There is a time to put on the mask, to put on the brave face, and then there is a time to ask for help, to understand when I cannot do it all on my own. And much like rejection, that is very difficult for the ego to hear. That is very difficult for the ego to feel, because so much of its power comes from strength. So much of its power comes from the image that it elicits. Oh dear God. It is not weak to ask for help, my love. It is not weak to state that you do not have all the answers and you need something from someone else. It actually shows an incredible strength and awareness that you have over yourself and your situation. Because someone who is unyielding and believes that they have to do everything themselves will run themselves ragged so fast, because they think they are the way that they have to do it. It is their way or the highway, and nothing else matters. No other perspective, no other person, no other mindset, no other cup. Only theirs matters. And that is a very exhausting, yep, look at that. It's exhausting trying to keep up with that energy. And look, Emperor at the bottom of the deck in reverse, where he fucking belongs. Because, at least in my experience, the Emperor is a very authoritarian, totalitarian, aggressive kind of figure. And again, that might just be my personal connection to the card and energy associated with it. But it's very controlling, domineering, and very difficult to thrive under, because it's choking you out, where you constantly feeling like you have this person watching over you, watching your every move, judging everything that you are doing. It's like, is that really what you want to do? Or no. That kind of mentality has made you feel like, oh no, I can't rely on anyone. I have to constantly do it myself. I have to do this by myself. Only I can do this. I can't ask for help for anyone else. The star is asking for you to illuminate onto yourself why you feel that way. Why do you feel like you cannot trust another person? And then we also have judgment, right, that came out with the star. And this judgment is revitalizing people. They're coming out of their graves. They're giving themselves a new lease on life to not only relive, but reshare and enjoy their lives with other people's. And Gemini, I don't want you to give up on everything that you can do because something has hurt you in the past, because someone has tried to control you in the past. The Queen of Cups is here to help guide you out of this darkness. And the Page of Swords, offering you protection, offering you a shielding. The Queen and the Page here are going to help you find out what is and is not for you, because that is what your next phase is. That is why the Seven of Cups was at the forefront of your reading. what is and is not for you, what you will and will not accept in your life anymore, Gemini. Yeah, you have the Lodge with counsel, like what I was saying with the Queen and the Page here. The counsel, discuss with people you trust, discuss with your spirit team if you feel like you can't talk to people about this. And I understand that, because everyone has their own motives, everyone has their own opinions and objectives, and not everything you say may stay confidential. So in this instance is speaking to your spirit team. You have Dreamweaver, accessibility, accessing old divine healings through your dreams, through your mindsets. And these are ways that spirit can continue to speak to you. These are ways that spirits will talk. Oh my gods, I love that. The Shaman, completion. There is a reason for the journey that you are going through right now. And the reason for that is overcoming and healing from that, because that is what the shaman does. The shaman gets to their position of power. They get to their position of understanding and enlightenment because they themselves have walked through the valley of the shadow of their soul, have conquered their darkness, have conquered their shadow, and overcome it, and live in balance, in synchronicities, in harmony with not just themselves, but their energies, their spirit teams, and the world around them. That is why shamans reach a place of power amongst their tribe. But they do not teach people how they healed themselves. They teach people to heal themselves from their own experiences, from their own journeys, and the things that they have overcome, how they chose to heal. Teaching from their own experiences, teaching from your own experiences, Gemini, will help heal the collective, will help heal others, and help them understand that they are not hopeless, that they are not without an opportunity to be happy. You have the Trickster and Hope here. Challenge and prayer. The Trickster here is very much the Fool of tarot. Of, will you take up this challenge? Will you take up this journey that you know is going to be hard, that is going to be shifting and changing? Will you take it with the hope, with the prayer that you will be happiness on the other side? And look, the entire universe resides within them, and how much they amplify themselves, their energy, their light, and their love when they state what they wish into the universe, when they share what they want. Look, the power within her hands that is emanating from her. This is the same power that you have, Gemini. Every single person has access to this power, has the ability to connect like this. It is what you say you can do. It is what you believe you can do. Overcoming that mental blockage that you are not enough, that you require someone else outside of yourself to be happy. That is the hardest thing. That is the most difficult thing right now, is for you to overcome the mental blockage and the idea that has been instilled in you either by yourself, society, or this person that tried to control you, that you are not enough. Overcoming and deprogramming that challenge, that line of data in your brain is going to be a challenge. But my love, I promise you, it is so worth it, because you are liberated and you know that your energy is influenced by just you and not someone else's warped idea on who they thought you should be or who you shouldn't be. Have a beautiful day, Gemini.